Hello, I'm Lila. I'm the head trainer at Temperament Dogs, and today I would like to introduce you to Nelson. Nelson is a Doberman cross, and he's a rescue from Spain. He was rescued as a puppy. He was staying with me for at least 4 weeks in total for residential training at our reactive course. The main challenge for the owners with Nelson is his reactivity to other dogs, so he can lunge and bark and look very much out of control when he sees a dog and when he walks past the dog. On everyday basis, he's a very keen dog. He does loads of training with their owners. It's just on the walks that he's a little bit more troublesome. What was most difficult for me when it comes to Nelson's training was working through loads of different scenarios to teach him how to control his emotions a little bit more, because he's very excitable and he loves playing, but when he gets excited it's very difficult for him to decide that he's going to, for example, drop a toy. And then another thing is the reactivity. So I needed to figure out why he's being reactive, and how to help him and how to help the owners. During this day, I figured out that the main reason for him to be reactive towards the dogs is frustration. So when he sees a dog and when he's walking past, especially when he's walking past the dog, the emotions go up. He kind of wants to approach and check, but he can't because he's on the lead, and the emotions go up and he's very frustrated. And then he decides the habit in him is to react in such a situation. Have a look how the progress went when it comes to his training, and I hope you will enjoy the video.
During the first part of the training, I always focus on putting very strong foundations for cues and commands. It wasn't different with Nelson, and we needed good communication to be able to progress with the training as much as I wanted. In the meantime, I was taking videos of our training sessions with Nelson to be able to explain what we are doing, how and why, and for the owners to be able to replicate the exercises at home. Once I was happy with Nelson's level of obedience, I was able to start working with him around other dogs. At the beginning, these were simply dogs that would go with us on walks. Working on self-control was a big part of Nelson's training. I wanted him to understand how to control his impulses and to wait for a specific cue that allows him to get the toy. You wouldn't believe how difficult this exercise was for Nelson. 1, he has to fight the urge to chase the toy straight away. 2, he has to focus on me to be released to get the toy. Even though he can be quite challenging at times, he's a really intelligent dog and he loves his brain to be challenged. I really enjoyed coming up with new exercises and ideas to fulfill that need. For Nelson to generalize certain behaviors, such as walking past, we needed quite a lot of repetitions in different places with different dogs, with bikes, runners and children. Once all that training was put into place, Nelson was able to practice walking past stranger dogs as well. Once relaxed, Nelson was also able to initiate some interactions with other dogs. As I wanted for all the training to transfer to Nelson's home environment as much as possible, I arranged additional training sessions with different people. This also helped Nelson's confidence with men,